What's up, everybody? This is Ever back with another video. I just wanted to give a follow-up comment to my video I posted, the one that says, being stupid. And I actually got to properly title that, so I will. But on another note, one thing that people I think forget is they forget that as to why only black women can be swirlers. Swirling is not just about forsaking your own community and thinking another group is better. The true definition of swirling is women basically modifying their mannerisms and how they sound, modifying how they normally sound. It's deeper than just code switching like when you go to work. You're literally modifying things like the tonality of how you sound. I think O'Shea is one of the he'll say that like there can be male swirlers too, but for the most part you don't see that because black men don't modify who they are in order to attract white women. They are who they are, and then the women gravitate towards them based on if they're more in an assimilated cultural environment, i.e., Carlton Banks syndrome. Carlton Banks didn't pretend to be Carlton Banks. That is who he was, and when you see black men with non-black women, that tends to be the case. They're not pretending to get somebody. You never really see black men do that. You don't. Even when it comes to cooning, a lot of them dudes, they believe that. Like 99.5% of the time, they believe that. That's what they believe. So, and I mentioned O'Shea because O'Shea just referenced a video talking about, he just did a video talking about Serena Williams bleaching the skin. And then Boozy was trying to say that Alexis Ohanian, basically Serena's husband, was making her do that. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. And between Boozy and Charleston, these niggas got to stop being stupid, because all dudes in the hood are not just dumb, and they need to stop being dumb. They need to stop talking like they ain't never been out of their fucking county. Because a lot of these niggas, you can tell the way they talk, it's like they ain't never been out their county. Like, for real. We need to come up with a word for niggas that ain't never been out their county and you like over 25 years old or some shit. And technically, if you in South Florida and you ain't been outside of Miami-Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach, yes, county, I understand those are 3 different counties, but I'm putting you in that same similar boat because you ain't been out of your area, yet you're speaking to shit. Obviously, Boozy's famous, so he has, but you get what I'm saying. My point, though, is when I played the play-by-play of that, I'm not even going to mention her name, that female, if you notice in her tonality, I'm not saying that she was straining to do it, but she was holding a certain vocal pattern. That's not how she really, it's a certain type of vocal pattern that you could tell when somebody's being fake and not being genuine, and you got to know how to pick it up. But that's literally what she was doing. And she was doing that so that she could stay on there longer. This is how manipulative bitches are. And they don't even understand that there's anything wrong with that. And this reminds me of Roger Report and that other Trinity bitch that came on there, and she was literally live streaming, talk about, is Roger a real ass nigga, blah, 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 some kind of porch monkey shit. And this is the mentality of these females. They don't understand that you have a vagina. The fact that you're on YouTube trolling motherfuckers rather than getting fucked by somebody when you basically got free pussy you could dole out, that that makes you a loser ass bitch. Because that means that you really have nothing to do all day than to be on social media getting around dudes you don't even like. And women don't ever think about this. It's like you can't even get dudes around you. You can't even get simps. And it's really a way that women, like you see it on Instagram when they have these beta orbiters and shit. Like, you got motherfuckers, say what you want to about Jessica X, but the fact that Jessica X can have an avatar and then attract dudes, what does that say about these bitches? What does that say? And I'm using that like for real though. It's sad. It's pathetic. It really is. Because you don't really see dudes doing that. You don't see dudes going on females' platforms, just to troll. Like, that's retarded. And I just wanted to point that out. That is actually a classic example of it's not swirling, but it's a classic example of some of the tonality and shit that's involved when people do that. They change their vocal patterns. They try to you know, and it really goes to show you, number one, a lot of y'all be feeling sorry for these females. Y'all need to understand that behind every, I'm gonna say it just like this, behind every black bitch that's down bad is a series, yeah, roach bitches. You damn right. And that's what I'm gonna start calling them. Behind every female that's crying is a series of decisions and little girl games that they play that ends up in that situation. There is no accidents. And I want to tell you this in a way you all can understand it. If a white man was in this country and homeless, you know automatically that this nation is built around white men to win. Appreciate that, the Haitian. Appreciate the $10. You know, because I'm not going to keep this long. Well, my point is, Jessica X is stuck around for. My point is, if she could put up an avatar on how she sound and get the super chats, then the fact that these women got to go to dudes that they don't even like for attention, that tells you everything you need to know. But when that's the comparison why I was making. But that shows you how easy it is. Number one. And that's another thing too. A lot of these females are out here trying to act like, well, if Jessica can do it, I can do it, because that's how they look at you. They look at you as somebody to be hustled. This is why they always try to low-key backhand compliment Jessica X. These are women that are supposed to be your women. These are women that will talk about black love. And if you notice, you never hear the women really that talk about black love really disavow females like this. They don't ever say that those women are really the problem. Black women are never really charged with being divisive to the community. That's something that for some reason only black men are charged with, because a lot of those females are okay with black females bitching. They'll try to say that it's just women being women, as if there's no consequences to that. But my point is, that's good. How many roach bitches have you stomped today? But my point is, no, I mean that, because I got a game to watch. I got shit to do. But my point is that a lot of these dudes will feel sorry for these chicks because they don't know no better. And it's not about not liking women or not being picked. You need to understand that you're going to be a crash test dummy for a bitch that has done everything she wanted to do in life. Like I said before, my bad. Let me go back to the other example. You know this country is built for a white man to win. So therefore, you can make the assumption and be right like 9 out of 10 times. If that white man is down bad, that white man is down bad because he, as fucking Judge Joe Brown said, you got soy boys that can't even make it in a country built for them to win. The United States of America is built for the white man to win. When I say the white man, I'm talking about the low-level white man. This country was built under the foundation of being the best possible chance for a low-level white man to win. You got white dudes that can come out of prison and still get good jobs, aka them oil field jobs and shit. So my point is, you know, when you see a white man that's homeless, there is nowhere on this planet that they can be successful. This is the easiest that it'll ever be. Now, I'll flip that. You show me anywhere where a black woman can get away with the shit she gets away with, get the resources she can get without doing shit. And you know, you rarely see black females homeless. You see white men and white women homeless more. That should tell you a lot, especially if you all are in urban environments. Because as much as black women like to talk about colorism, as much as black women like to talk about they're not sexually attractive in this country, they can sell pussy. If you really weren't sexually attractive, then motherfuckers wouldn't even want to buy pussy from you. Y'all wouldn't even be getting fucked like that. Y'all could literally be fat as fuck and look like an ogre bitch and somehow still have a kid. That's not true in most countries. In most countries, you got attractive black women that can't get chose because that's how colorist those countries actually are. So my point is, well, I don't care about if they're scammers or not. My point is, you don't even see that. And a lot of them are not scammers. A lot of them are on drugs, which means they're not really scamming. So when people talk about heal, all of this shit, well, shit, that Maxim article debunked colorism too. All of this shit comes back to trying to con you into staying. It is all designed to keep you there and not ask for a proper return on investment. You cannot, that's what it is. That's what it is, and that's all it is. And people will say, well, I'm being negative. I'm not being negative. The deal is the deal. I'm just not putting emotion into it. That's the problem. The problem with me is not that I'm being negative. The problem with me is you know, whenever you go to buy a car and you notice if you take somebody with you like a mechanic, and a mechanic will always have something to say about a car, it's because they got a little bit more experience than your dumb ass. Imagine if you took a pimp every time you wanted to look at a bitch, even one that you wanted to date that wasn't a hoe. That pimp is a fucking mechanic. He will tell you everything under the hood based on what that stupid bitch says, anything that comes out of her fucking mouth. And women do not want that because they know, because it's not about what they can't do, it's a will issue. And so they do this little stupid bimbo shit. Like, I'm gonna come in. That giggly, retarded, redneck, Negro bullshit. You'll have me start talking about David Carroll when they do that shit. Because understand that my time is important. And when even for me to listen to niggas get their time wasted like that, that shit, it doesn't enrage me, but it pisses me off. Because they can only get away with that with certain people. This is why I tell you, y'all need to tell these bitches to go get white men. Y'all just need to go say that. Tell them that. Don't waste your fucking time. I'm like, bitch, like, just tell them, don't get angry. Like, seriously, Love Dorsey would do the same shit. That's why she always cussing bitches out. Just say, go get a white man. Go be great. End of story. Because they can't do none of that shit over there. They can't do none of that shit over there. They're not giving you anything. They can't do none of that shit over there. Take that giggly, redneck Negro. Go do that on some slave play shit. Go get you a white man. Go get you a Latin man. Go be great. Go be great. Don't argue with these chicks on social media. Like, people be like, well, why are you on social media? I'm on social media because I keep my game right in order for me to social media prospect so I can teach other people to do it. Because I don't have to do that, but everybody don't want to pick up the fucking phone. So that's why I do that. That's why I'm in these groups. So I'm in these groups, and I actually work from home. So I can be in front of my computer and do all that shit. But my point is, y'all need to stop wasting time with these chicks. I'm not against any woman coming on. That's not, I don't take that position. But you don't need to agree with me either. But I'm gonna keep it real. I'd rather I'd rather a female be like Miss J and be disingenuous, but it's obvious, than somebody do that shit. Like, straight up. Because that shit is a complete waste of time. And dudes gotta stop giving females attention like that. Like, seriously. They can do that in the chat. But as soon, if I did, like, trust me, had I been on that bitch, because that's what I was thinking about. I was like, damn, I was replying to people's comments, and Game Changer was like the most senior dude there. And this is why, and I'm just saying this, I'm not trying to start nothing with Game Changer, but Game Changer's got to really ask himself, why is it there's always these fucked up bitches that seem to be around him? I know I would ask that question. Why is it always these, like, pseudo fake bitches that I would ask that. And obviously that's not his panel, so it's me kind of reaching. But my point is that he should have caught that. No, none of them were really, like, he's the most experienced person in this space. He should have caught that shit. And I'm like, when are all the other times Game Changer is saying some really, like, when I say aggressive, I mean some shit about, shit to piss women off, and it's like, you didn't say it did. And it's like, dude, man, you got to start, like, throwing rocks at them to see what they do. Because she stayed on that bitch way too long. And I detected that immediately. I detected in her tone that, okay, this is a fake bitch right here. Immediately I detected that shit. Well, yeah, it is calling their bluff. Shout out to Kwame at Triple X for I agree. Yeah, tell like y'all be out here arguing because y'all like, and remember, Tariq and she used to talk about that with white people. They're time wasting. That's what they're doing. And I don't have a problem having dollar, but I'm damn sure not talking to disingenuous bitches. Oh no, that's not happening. That's not happening. This was on Bernard. Go check out Bernard Riley. Fast forward it till the bitch with the purple hair comes on there. They can stay over there in their fucking echo chambers. They got Clubhouse now. They got TikTok now. You know, the sisterhood of failure and Professor Black Truth. They got all that. They got more than enough content for them to pretend that they're on what I call Wanda. I'm gonna start calling it the WandaVision sector. The WandaVision, there's no such thing as a black pill female. There's no such thing as a black pill female. A black pill female will go mentally insane. So that says you don't really know what black pill is when you say that, Spurgo. But my point is, you know, no. I've spent way too much time hearing these dumb bitches talk. I'm like, no. That's one thing about us having an open panel. We got, like, as far as women, no. If you ain't coming with shit, no. And that's why they pick certain dudes. They either pick dudes they don't know, or they pick dudes that like don't care. Yeah, WandaVision. That's a great one. I'm gonna screenshot that. That's what I'm gonna start calling it. I'm gonna start calling it that because I'm not living in your fucking artificial reality. That's not what I'm doing. And then they think because black men, they literally, like, a lot of these chicks really think they own you. They really think they have a right to do that shit because you have an opinion. So they believe what's theirs is theirs and what's yours is theirs. They actually believe that. They actually believe that when you really get down to it. And these will be the same people that will try to tell you you can have a dialogue with that. Like people, you know, and you know what I'm gonna start calling them motherfuckers that do that? The motherfuckers that try to promote dialogue, men and female, those folks believe in bloodless wars. Or there's no such thing as a bloodless coup. And that's what them niggas believe. Them niggas actually believe that you can have a conversation and you can logically get these hoes in line by talking them. That is the epitome of weakness. Straight up, only a black man with no power, and women are like dogs. They can smell weakness like dogs can smell fear. And when niggas talk, especially when you're trying to talk a woman out of something, especially one that's being disingenuous, that's weakness. Because anybody that understands power understands women only understand force. And they only understand influence based on power that's behind it. Or you're speaking to something that they already agreed to anyway. Prostitutes are not black pilled. And again, prostitutes are that's why you got a lot of these porn stars to be offering themselves and shit. No. Prostitutes are not black pilled. The diesel is not black pilled, but you need to ask BGS about that. Yeah. And you got dudes that really believe that you can reason a female. Remember that, what's her name? Tiana Paris. When she tried to talk to the Scarlet Witch, so you can take race out of it, when she was the only one when the black woman was the one that had some common sense. Shout out to the first episode of Loki, which, you know, they had to get the images right. You know, Loki getting his ass whooped by a big black woman that wants to be a cop. That's where they're starting it off first. Like, literally first 5 minutes, that's what they starting off with. But whatever. My point, like, she like, no. Then what she do? She tried to slam her ass to the concrete. Then when she realized she could take it, she's like, I understand. This is my. She didn't want to hear shit. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. So anyway, I just wanted to do this video in order just to remind you all that's what women do. Yeah, you know, oh yeah, I'm a feminine woman. Yeah, and these pick-me's, and you all don't want pick-me's, right? You don't want pick-me's, right? Because pick-me's are these little girls that are, you know, they're these nerdy little girls that, you know, are perfect women, and you all like the women that are saucy. You all like the women that are rude, that attitude. You are sexually attracted to those women. I would have been like, you stupid. I would have said it just like this. I would have said, Celeste, honey, sweetie, yeah. Can you say I am Celeste for me? I am Celeste. Okay. Okay, so I got that recorded. So can you do one other thing for me? Yeah. Can you take your dirty, funky pussy ass, your stupid redneck nigger ass off the panel for me, please? Yo, goofy, fake, swirling, I'm married ass off. Can you do that for me? What did you say? Oh, bitch, I didn't stutter. You see, just because you say bad words and goofy shit in a nice voice, that doesn't mean this words you actually used are not the words you used. You're still a goofy bitch. So take your fake ass off of the panel or you will be fucking removed. Okay? Okay? Stupid bitch. And I wanted to, and the reason why I would have wanted her to record the shit is record her name is because we get the sound bite. So every time we could compare that again, she tries to change her avatar. Hold on. New bitch. Hold on 1 second. Let me run you through the sound test. See if you one of these. Well, why are you running me through a sound? Because I want to see if you one of these roaches. Hold on. Say I am Celeste for me. You don't want to say I am Celeste? Okay, that means you're a roach. Out. Bye. That's how you do these hoes. That's how you do these bitches. And to be fair, when I first met Jessica X, we were throwing haymakers at Jessica X, but not because it was her personally, but we was in a conversation, and Jessica X ate that shit. She maintained her composure and everything. I was very impressed with that. And she's been in this space long enough, and enough niggas have come at her long enough that if they cast something really on her ass, as soon as she say something wrong, I'm gonna hear about it. I know I am. So niggas are watching her, waiting for her to say anything. That's why I don't tend to be worried about her. Because I'm generally a pretty good judge of character, and also, if she say something slick, niggas are gonna be see. So I mean, that's handled. Those are not she ain't who you need to worry about. You need to worry about a lot of these bitches. And to be fair, a lot of you dumbass niggas, y'all gotta stop hanging with bitches like this. Y'all gotta stop being around these chicks that like to jump from like the light side to the dark side. They like to go into the Jedi temple and then they like to go into damn satanic Sith church at the same time. Those folks want attention. They're losers. They don't really have anything to contribute. They're just talking. You know what? They created an app for that. It's called fucking Clubhouse. Send their ass over there. These cackling bitches where they like to be around Nyla. To them, this is all fun and games. This is fun to them because they're bored. Anyway, like I said, I don't want to make this too long. Well, I mean, Spargo, why don't you go ahead and give me the clip and clip that. You got a phone where you do a screenshot, clip that and send it to me. My email is in the about section. Click on email and then or link the timestamp. Do that. Just like when y'all said somebody said Love Dorsey was talking shit about Shahrazad Ali. And by the way, that was before Shahrazad Ali said what she said. And nobody, so send me the shit. If she said it, send it. Other than that, I'm not about to sit here and then y'all can say shit all you want, but send it. Just like when somebody said Danica Marie, they sent me that. Send it. I'm not saying she didn't. I haven't heard it. And if y'all notice, I'm not one to constantly be jumping on females every little thing they do, but you all got to understand that shit, that's some goofy ass chick. That's some goofy ass shit, man. Like that is that's insidious as hell. That's not somebody got mad so they start rattling off at the mouth. Like these are motherfuckers that they're wasting time, man. I'm not on here to be wasting time. She said Cherry Juice got a whole squad assembled and y'all ain't ready because y'all wanna talk to bitches. Celeste ain't the only one. Dude, understand something. You know, these women are not gonna be able to be on, like, maybe that, understand something. Some of y'all niggas need to be tested to see how goofy y'all really are. So understand that I'm not worried about that because I'm always going to come back to the central questions. Do you believe the black community is a gynecologist? As soon as she started talking that nerdy girl argument, I already knew what time it was. It doesn't matter how you sound. I knew what time it was when she said that. Because that's a nerd. That's a myth. That's not true. The nerdy bitches are generally chasing the same dudes. The ones that aren't don't have problems getting men like that. The ones that are dealing with men that are equal. Remember when I told you about Love Dorsey being equally yoked to the dude she's with? The women, when you go into the geekdom sector with the black men. The black women that are like that shit, that are equally yoked, they tend to get dudes. Some of them bitches are ugly as hell, and they got a decent dude. So this idea that if they can't get nobody, it's because they're chasing or they want the top 20% of dudes anyway, which puts them in the same situation as the other females. They're just a different archetype. That's all that it is. Just like the fat bitches want the same top 20%. So when y'all come in here and y'all keep talking about, well, y'all want to talk to bitches. Look, man, I'm red pill. I can talk to a female without, I can talk to a female and understand where she's coming from quickly. I can assess whether this is a genuine person or not. Because I always got go back 2 questions. Is the black community a gynocracy? Or I'll ask open, do you believe that women choose the fathers for their children? See, they're gonna have to throw women under the bus eventually, quickly with me, because that's where the accountability is. It's a lot of dudes that they want to be on the panels. That's why I like women talking, because I want those women to get it out. I don't want them to be on panels like waiting their turn. She gets in the front because I want to hear her talk to see where the fuck she's coming from. Because it's better to let her talk and let her talk herself into a trap than sit here and then everybody's on the panel, everybody gets a turn, and then we circling her back there and she's just staying on the panel for a long period of time. No, all y'all shut the fuck up. Let me talk to her for a second. Give me 5 minutes and I'll figure out real quick if she's on that bullshit or not. And then we're going to start cataloging these hoes. Saying, and it's not, and we do this to men too. Brother Ray, Amiri, we do this to all of them. That's why those dudes got to create different avatars. So it's not like we're just doing this to women. We do this to dudes too. And some of y'all be letting dudes on panels y'all ain't got no business letting on panels. Y'all want to talk about these bitches, and then when I mention a certain dude, y'all act like y'all don't know, y'all don't know who. Hey, Jerome Wright. Well, shit. What did he do, nigga? What did he do? What the fuck did he do, nigga? Type his name in the fucking YouTube search, and the greatest hits will come up there. The fuck. So y'all niggas be goofy on these niggas too. Appreciate Roastmaster for the $50 super chat, man. I appreciate that. For real. And y'all laughing, and I don't say that to be mean. I'm saying that because that's how they operate. And that's not just for women. I remember Jerome was trying to come at me dirty, and I was on Pablo shit. Now, see, Jerome don't give a fuck that Pablo ain't got a lot of subscribers, and I'm sharing his shit. He don't give a fuck about that because he don't like me because he don't like me. And then Pablo told me to hold on. So I said, all right, I'm going to hold on and see what you're going to do out of respect. And Pablo handled it. Pablo showed his wife, showed his people, and then he said, okay, show yours. And like a roach, that nigga left. That nigga is a chatty patty. As Red Supreme said, chatty patties. Them niggas are losers. And sometimes you gotta deal, like a lot of y'all be giving, if y'all go be in this space, exactly. Pablo became, I got respect for you to a bitch ass nigga in less than 10 seconds. So anyway, and y'all be telling me I should be on panels. I shouldn't be on every panel. A lot of these dudes got this shit. Everything don't need my presence. And even still, even though that shit didn't get found out, that's why we have our spaces, because I can show you that's what that sounds like. And y'all saw me predict this shit, and I didn't even see the video. So this is not like common sense is common sense, yo. I hope he did. That's why I keep pointing people to that clip. Like I believe in all man, I believe especially real dudes getting real shit. Like y'all know that I try to, talk what I say. Now, Red Supreme don't show his subscriber count, so I don't know. By the way, check out I'm gonna check out his assessment of, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I saw Jessica X's assessment, and I think she had a good assessment as well. But check out Red Supreme's assessment of the Fresh and Fit situation. And to be fair, a lot of those, like there was like two of those females. I don't know if you count the short one as black. I know the 5'11" chick was black, but I don't know if the other one, you had the weave bit. Yeah. I mean, even them, you had three, technically, if you count the short one, you had 4 black women. I'm going to say this and then I'm out. You had technically the short one, which was 5'3". You had the chick with kind of the brown kind of curly hair. You had the weave bitch. And then you had the chick with the dreads that was 5'11". Technically, the chick with the weave just wanted to run her fucking mouth. The chick with the curly hair actually wanted to fight. And by the way, Myron is not short. Myron is like 6 foot. Or Myron ain't short. So it don't matter. Them niggas are not small niggas. It don't matter. These hoes want to fight. They want to fight. I just came off of Art and Stalls yesterday where a dude is 19 years old. 6'2", 245, 19 years old. Talk about women that are like 5, are swinging on them. These women don't care. They don't care. Yeah, I know. I'll say this and I'm out. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I know. I be lying when I say that. But for real. My point though is I do be intending to be out, But my point is, and they kicked out white women too, so you can't even say like, oh, well, they just be targeting black women. They don't do that. But the thing is, they'll bring more black. It's always black women in the mix. And so if they stop bringing black women on like that, now they colorist. And motherfuckers want to say, well, they not really black anyway. Okay, so it's interesting how y'all have all these non-ADOS bitches that be telling y'all don't stay behind and shit, and y'all cool with them. See, that's why, I'll deal with the ADOS, non-ADOS shit, but I don't allow that shit to be used that way. But anyway, check that out. Ed, you skipped me. I ain't skip you. K dot. Ed KS is living rent free and Bomb Cherry. Oh, I don't give a fuck about Bomb Cherry. I don't give a fuck. Like honestly, some of these people don't even need to be spoken. The B word game. Some of these women don't even need to be talked about. They're nothing. And the man is like, for real. Let these hoes. No, you right. So yeah. But see that, and it's like 10,000 people watching, and they handled it. They handled it like the way you like would generally handle it. You got to get security. They got to get security. They mainly got to get security for these hoes, for these females. See, white women get mad, they just leave. They know how to see themselves out. Remember when Kevin got said what they said and they just left? Yeah, they were bitches too, but they knew how to leave. Or at least leave until he left. These women don't know how to do that. They want to fight. But if you slap the shit out them, now they want to call the police. They want to get the white man on you. And see, that's why, you can't be in Jamaica or the islands doing that because there's no white man for you to call. Because what most men will say is, you start putting your hands on a man and you got the right to bounce. No, you invited that. And I mean, that chick wasn't even like, she's the type of female, you grab her and you push her, she's going to fly. And she wanted, they do that helicopter bullshit. I'm like, are you serious? Exactly. They just bounced. And then notice how the white Latin chick and the other chick, they were like, this shit ain't cool. That shit ain't cute. No, what? I always explain it why I use it. So I always give a disclaimer. Like seriously, women talk about, well, why can't we get invited to the boat party? Because of stupid shit like that. That like I remember when Janae and what's her name, Brandy. Well, why don't you don't get invited because people see you like them? Well, we're not all the same. Well, hey, you could have fooled me because y'all don't disavow it. There's a reason why people disavow people. You don't announce it. Anyway, y'all, it's been 35 minutes. You know, I appreciate the $50 super chat or the Cash App. I appreciate all that. I really do. But yeah, this ain't about to be no hour thing. I was on one today. And these types of rants in the future, I'm gonna probably do them and then put them on Patreon. And like I said, my Patreon is gonna be I'm not gonna put a pay gate on it, at least right now. But and I'll probably upload my old shit on there too. So y'all damn near have a bigger channel to go through than this. Because what I'm gonna tell y'all right now, what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna alternate. I'm gonna probably rotate this channel a little bit. That way I can put this channel in position to grow. Well, I mean, all I gotta do is fire this bitch up and start running my mouth. So I mean, that ain't nothing to me. And I'm actually doing something in front of my computer. I'm literally paying bills while I'm running my mouth with y'all. So it ain't like that's all I'm doing. Yeah, because I'm going to start really promoting some of my other social media as well. So y'all get prepared for that. I didn't see the one he just dropped, but I saw the one he dropped before that with that female. That shit was funny. Anyway, y'all, with that being said, this is Edward signing off. With what? The clip with Myron? Oh, yeah, that clip was going to. Because that's World Star Hip Hop was built on shit like that. World Star was like, we can't. That's too much fuckery to deny. That algorithm was built on that shit. I technically have an affiliate marketing channel, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth. If I make it, what I'm probably going to do, y'all, is I'm not going. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to give you all to my main channel. That's not what I'm gonna do. This is what I will do though. What I'm gonna probably start doing is I'm gonna start putting content like that on Patreon. But what I'll do is I'll make a playlist and I'll make it so you all can easily find it so the stuff doesn't get lost in space. I'm probably going to create something specifically for you all, for something specifically for the black male demographic, for the stuff that we deal with. Like what I'll probably do is I have my normal shit, and then what I do here, I'm going to do something completely customized for you all. Like, so if I make content, I'm not even talking about a product for you all to buy. I'm talking about content. It's going to be stuff tailored based on the unique problems that we have and the reasons you all will be interested in that. And so that I will start doing. And I'm going to put that on Patreon. I'll make sure it'll be easy ways for you all to get access to that. I actually may even create just a blog. I'm going to create something where y'all can easily get access to specifically that content. That way I can bring in, Ramil, Carl the Tactician, different, King Sigma, and they can give you their opinions on certain things too. So yeah, that I will do. Well, it's cool with the likes. Yeah. Because I don't want to, because I have my reasons, but I'm going to give y'all something fully customized. Like I actually may start a Facebook group where it's specifically like that. Like it's going to be a lot of shit because there's a reason I've held back with that, because I only have one real shot to really push that shit. And because if I don't do it correctly, it can be a lot of consequences. So anyway, with that being said, I appreciate it. Enjoy the game. This is Edward signing off. Peace.